I legit try to find people because I've seen like people do it against me where it's like they'll just be a whole bunch of Smurfs. Like they'll crush you for the first 90 seconds and then they just quit. And I want to get on one of those teams. But nobody ever responds.
All right, hang on. My character's freaking out again.
I'm legitimately thinking about it, coaching.
Are you?
I thought about it.
You gave me crap for that when I was thinking that over the winter.
Yeah?
Well,
what's your point?
Do you do the free stuff that they give you?
Yeah, I fatal errored out, Brad, so I'll be back in a minute.
That's fine. I'm leaving like a decent chunk still alive, so they don't despawn.
Have you tried to do that hot potato drill? That spook
No.
It's a good one.
No, I have not.
What's the hot potato drill?
Are you watching this screen? Are you or no?
Yeah. No. Yes, I am now.
Oh, I can't do it in this car. Anyway, so the goal is you have to one bounce it and dribble it. Not as good as it in this car. Hold on, let me start it over. Oof. Yeah, this car is very sharp. Anyways.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Oh yeah, and it would be hard to do on a flat car like that.
yeah, you switch.
I should football league is on the air.
Alright, I'm officially live on YouTube for my Madden games, so don't get me demonetized.
Commanders and the Indianapolis Colts.
Why won't it let me put my chainsaw away?
You had this problem last time.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line.
It won't let me.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Should just got to him.
Alright. There we go.
Loaded?
Yeah, I figured out what was wrong.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Hey, I'll be back in a bit.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And
so, here, Zach, can you explain to me what the, like,
room to
the
operate
purpose
there on that carry.
of air rolling is?
They did
Like,
a really nice job
like,
staying in their proper places. And
because
not
I
letting any lanes
genuinely
open up.
don't understand in the sense that, like, why not just, like,
So now
you know,
early
aim the
third and
car and
10
like
here
air
on their
roll a little
opening
bit, but like
drive.
the whole full to do like the full spin air roll.
Yep, so the whole point of air rolling is if you don't air roll when you hit the ball, it like moves your car too much, so you have to use a lot of boost to
And
get
he's going to
back.
have a Colts first down.
So
as
you
they're
really
able
only
to
need to
get
air
the
roll
third
if you
down
plan on doing
conversion.
multiple touches.
Well, this is where reading
If I try to dribble
defenses
this, like,
and practice
I
time
mean,
comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus
But like
man
if you
and
try
how
to
to run
do,
the proper route.
have this
And they
set
just
where-
executed that one pretty well.
And he's going to get
it's like a ball's rolling towards you,
being brought down.
and you try to like pick this up without air roll. It's like harder
The Colts at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. They were losers last time out.
In the beginning, like for general shots, generally
and it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement.
But like if you want to like
give them something good to cheer about, so you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful.
Because when you hit it, it's gonna like move your car off.
Nowhere to throw. He
go the right way, it helps the air roll back.
Incomplete.
And it just helps like aerials, like you can
I
actually
saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time,
I'm not really like
the coverage stayed tight. So Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Like for basic stuff,
this is
like,
3rd and 1, very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't
but like
get
if you
it,
have
though.
a bad takeoff or something. The other thing it does is if you want to flip reset, it makes it more natural. Right, because you kind of air roll.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard
It generally just gives you like some people air roll.
It's a 7-yard gain there. It's good enough to
Yeah,
move the chains.
I feel like people air roll all the time in the air, and it seems like they air roll more than necessary.
A
lot of
so
people
far,
do.
but pretty good return.
Yeah, you gotta like that. They strung together a couple of first downs,
I pressed the button.
established what they wanted,
100%.
the running game. And guess
I
what?
mean,
They also
and
got
it
their
looks
lead
cool,
guy
right?
running it pretty well, too.
Yeah,
They'll
the
try to
benefit
run for the first
comes
time with Freeman.
when you want to
And
take
they'll
multiple
get 8 out of this
touches. Because otherwise, when you
stopped at the
hit the ball,
28.
it like moves your car.
Someone's looking fresh, and his own line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
They go play action now. Ryan.
Yeah, I mean,
That is caught.
at our level, I wouldn't
With
even
it.
worry about it
And
that
they
much.
do get him down, but not before
That's
he's
cute
able
that
to
you put us
slip
all
it
at the same level.
inside the 5-yard
Well, I
line.
mean,
That
like,
one goes for
like, I know you
24
watched the-
yards.
You know,
A lot of
he had a
precision
video where
being
it's like, you
shown
know,
on
if
this
you're below
opening drive.
GC,
They've been methodical.
it's probably
they've been
more
crisp, and as a
less for
reward,
mechanics
they're
and
going
more
to be set
for
up with an
decision.
early
Hey,
first
I
and
showed
goal.
Rob that video the other day.
Did you? Yeah. I mean, it's
Terrific
good. He's
opening
right. So, I
drive
mean,
has them
I'm
knocking
still
on
in
the
that
door,
boat.
1st and goal. Eckler is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I need to join this Discord.
And that caps off.
I joined
what
his
was
Discord,
really
but, like,
a
doesn't it
balanced
cost, like,
opening drive for them, Charles? They
like
work in the
$500,
rushing
something like
game
that?
and the
No, that's-
attack, and they end it with
That's
a
a training
touchdown.
program.
Strong
the
in so
Discord's
many
free, right?
ways,
Yeah.
wasn't it, partner?
Yeah, I'm sure
Their
it's free.
ability to throw it and run it and accomplish
I mean,
their
it kind of
goal.
makes sense.
They got to
They're
like
sharing
the
a lot
way
of
that they
time
started
going
this
over
ball
replays
game.
and stuff.
Sanchez now.
I mean,
he'll
but he's
kick
kind
it
of giving
away
you his
following the
program.
touchdown.
If you just watch him like correct other people,
And
like
this
you know,
is
don't
gonna be
flip into
returned
corners.
from the middle of the end
You can
zone.
download the rings map
He'll be
and the
brought
dribbling
down
map.
at the
That's what he has
28-yard
people
line,
work
so the
on.
decision to bring it out of the end zone
Split
gets
your
him
time
3
in half
more.
between the two. I mean, I'm sure it would still be helpful to have him like actually watch your game.
I mean, I'm sure chances are it's not going to be actually that much.
No, he has coaches that work for him.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And all the coaches are like GC plus.
First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
Well, yeah, to get
At
that
their
direct
own
28-yard
28-yard line.
what you're actually doing wrong,
Right.
I'm sure it's helpful.
No, there's another like group that just does
Off play
rocket
action.
coaching.
It's Hal.
and like there's people that like, you know, for
Got a man,
a
it's
couple
DeAndre
seconds
Brown,
to like kind of
complete.
just give you an idea of like what would be best for you, the next step, like the best next step for you personally. So, some of them are very reasonably priced, you know, like
Right. I'm sure you could get like some college kid who's like high GC, watch your game for an hour, get some hour coaching for like $20, you know?
Maybe not $20, but yeah,
You don't think you can go on like Fiverr or something like that, hire a coach?
maybe.
Fiverr might have been the website I was looking
Out of
at.
bounds on the other side of midfield.
Go get yourself a Macy.
I want to take 2 strokes off my golf game.
Alright, I'm killing the rest of them, Rob.
Okay.
45-yard line. A run here for the rookie. It's Brian Robinson.
It's too bad this, because like we could, if this was on a, if we did this on a pat map, we could just
talk
dedicated
about
storage called the organic polymer.
Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to.
They go play action with Howell. There's Manhurts, the tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
I love this see when
to pick up the first down.
When it spikes and I get like 1,200 off of a single Manus.
Howell down to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he completes this to Cole Turner. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. I'll give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year pass.
I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Howell's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're calling these guys rookies. But, you know, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now. Way more so than what we saw when guys came into the league when you and I came through.
And also just the way, in particular to him, Charles, how he handles himself in meetings. Just so professional, mature. Looks like he's been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he cares about the game. He cares about his performance, and it's showing.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Howell. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We got you. Now we got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
2nd and goal from the 1. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Again, it'll be Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of the... Good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30.
That's everything.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this
Brad, the bird does have another
losing
load on
ground
it.
fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Okay.
Seven, our score after one.
Did you start Crystal Nuzlocke, Ken?
No, not yet.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, Eckler, and he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
What map number is the event map?
On third down,
It's not
here's
popping
Eckler.
up for me.
And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as
All
it
the other
brings
maps
up
available.
a fourth down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Well, that's annoying.
Out
Is it
there
showing up
set
for
ready
you?
for this next drive, the Washington offense. Ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball
need
on
all
the
those
ground,
sheets already?
honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards.
Well, then you're
going to
be a
first
chunky
here.
cat.
Too late.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. An effective 7-yard third down conversion.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice
There's a way to
pickup.
do it on 18.
I think so. I mean, we could just. Dave has I'm sure has a Deddy there for it.
Yeah.
It won't deteriorate in that. So
Did he invite you to the tribe already?
no, but I can just put
They'll
mine
throw
in
on
my Deddy
first
for it
down.
for
Here's
now.
Howell. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they'll get him down on the
Yeah,
other
he's
side
fresh.
of midfield.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver
What do you
is
think,
really
Gomez?
starting
You
to
think
lead
that's a
the
good
game.
idea?
You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness
Rob, you're turning into a
is a
spinster.
premium for all of that now.
Why? Because I'm talking to my cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
First down, Howell to throw.
All right, I'll be there in a minute.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Oh, dude, there's still like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see at least 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Man, I didn't even see those up against the wall.
Now a 1,000-yard rusher.
They're like blended in with the shadow of the wall for me, I guess.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing here, Howell. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
There you go.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So here we go, 4th down, Howell, and looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Colts.
Ken, why do you suck at Madden?
Oh, is that picking up?
Oh yeah, I can hear all of that.
Oh, well, you just said something.
That's kind of a nice commentary, you know?
He saw all those people stacked in the line.
Yeah,
thought
they
threw
talk
an
a lot for a
interception.
video game.
There, can you hear it now?
Yeah.
But guess what?
All right.
Too many defenders
quiet.
out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Play action. It's Ryan. He's got a man. Complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Once more, here's Eckler. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Ken, do you know, has JP been laying anyone off?
Not that I've heard of. I forgot I was going to ask you the same thing.
The Colts on 3rd
Yeah, they got rid of all
okay, 2 for 3
the ADL
thus far.
positions.
This is 3rd and 11.
1,200 people.
Like Scrum Masters and stuff?
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
So to be honest, it was kind of necessary. Or, I don't know. I kind of wondered what they did all day anyways, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, I'm sure they do stuff.
bit because against man.
Well, it didn't seem like a full-time job. I'll just say that. Like running a scrum and a retro.
You're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for
In my opinion. But then again, I never did it, so who knows.
Right.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the
But so they did that. They haven't. I don't think they've let go of any like developers or like associates. They stopped renewing a lot of the contractors. But they haven't actually like I don't know. I've just been reading a lot about like Google and Facebook.
Yeah. But here's the thing you have to understand about that. Look at how many people they hired in the past 3 years too.
No, I get that. Yeah, I think what they did is they purposely overhired.
Yeah.
And then they just let go the people that they weren't crazy about.
Right. That's exactly what they're doing. Like they hired like 100,000 people in the past 2 years, and they let go 10,000.
Right.
So it's like, all right, it's not as big of a deal as it seemed.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll get
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it still doesn't feel good. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on LinkedIn, but it's been primarily like recruiters and stuff. So I was like, I feel like that kind of comes with the job as a recruiter, you know? Like you help a company hire. Once they're not hiring, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. But
Right.
maybe not.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess I never thought about it. Yeah. You only exist during growth time.
Right. Like if they're not hiring, they don't need that job. It's kind of territory. So. But yeah, I don't know. I've seen a lot of stuff on LinkedIn. That's the only thing I've really heard. But, so you said like, well, and I guess I saw even like smaller companies are downsizing. I guess like you saw Unati's post.
Yeah, she got laid off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, her situation especially kind of sucked because she was literally brought in without like, unbeknownst to her. And I don't know how true this is, but like she said she was brought in so like the company had acquired a startup or multiple startups, and she was brought in to work on a project to integrate the startups like features and functionality into their main platform, and that's what she did. And then once that was done, they just let the team go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of crappy. I mean, although I guess like if you existed to build a feature, right? And now the feature's built, they didn't like need anything else from that. Although I guess yeah, that's kind of like more contract work. Like you shouldn't hire a full-time employee to do that.
Well, and they like apparently got her like green card stuff started.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then so she was part of that team that helped integrate the features, and then so is she part of those people who got let go? Like, that you're just describing?
Yeah. Right, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Gotcha. So she was that got it. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of crappy, especially if they're going to do green, because that's like a lengthy process. So I'm assuming that kind of like puts all that on hold, right?
Yeah.
Or like, this credits it? I don't know what the right word is.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is like they probably weren't even really doing it. If that was their, either that or, you know, maybe it was just her performance that wasn't up to snuff.
Right, we don't really know.
Yeah.
Why did she end up leaving JP? Because she was with like your team, right? Which doesn't seem to be like the worst team in the world.
No, so.
Or am I like?
So when she was leaving Capital Desktop, she had applied to multiple places like internally, externally, and she had accepted the job with my team internally, but she didn't like cut off existing negotiations with other companies, and then it took weeks because she's on a visa. It took a while for her one team, for the team that she was in talks with to actually, make her an offer. And once they did, she decided to take it, even though she was working on the new team for like 6 weeks or something.
Oh damn! So she screwed them over. So
yeah.
She ain't going back. Like that's kind of a. Hopefully she didn't burn all her bridges with JP Morgan. I wonder if that like shows up on her file or something. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, depending on the market.
I mean,
like
it's kind of
if
crappy to join a new team and then leave in 6 weeks.
yeah, like if she, you know, like if the market is like really booming for developers, you know, it's not gonna matter.
Right. I mean,
But
she's not gonna be their first pick anymore, though.
no.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I mean, because she did text. The funny thing is, you know, she texted when she after she got laid off. She texted my manager, basically saying like, "Hey,
Right.
you know."
Wait, did United tell you this or the manager?
Yeah, she
tell
told
you
me.
this?
Unadi told me. My manager didn't say anything.
And then, what did the manager say?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're okay.
He probably didn't even respond. Honestly.
I wouldn't. I mean, because the deal is, if you left after 6 weeks, right? Like, okay, let's say the economy gets better. Why would you not just leave again? Like, clearly this isn't your first choice. You know?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. After talking to Dan a lot specifically, I don't know if I ever want to work at like a smaller startup. I just heard too many like these horror stories.
Yeah.
You know?
On third down, Ryan. And he cannot avoid the pressure.
I feel like that happens though, you know, when you get a little too comfortable at like a company like JP, and you kind of like forget that it's actually like a really good job.
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, I think on paper she still has a really good resume.
Yeah, right. I mean, BlackBerry, Amazon, like, yeah, all good.
Yeah, I wonder what made her decide to do a startup.
I don't know. She, like, I don't know if I'll ever understand why. Like, because, like, she, you know, she went through, like, multiple rounds of interviews with some place that, like, and when it was all said and done, she was like, oh, it's not fully remote, and their office is in North Jersey, and they want me to take it. And I'm like, okay,
It
so...
didn't come up in the beginning.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like, why would you waste all that time? I'd be kind of pissed. Or I wonder if she... I don't know. Yeah, I feel like if that's going to be a deal breaker, you should have brought that up. Or at least, I don't know. Like, I had to imagine that was on the job description. Like, I don't think they'd be like, you know, oh, fully remote position. And then be like, oh, actually, it's hybrid.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington.
How's your team going though? Same old there.
Yeah, I mean,
how's my shorts man doing?
the dude also doesn't. I don't know if I noticed this before or not, but he doesn't wear a belt either.
Okay.
So like, he tucks his shirt in.
Yeah.
So like, we're in this meeting today, and I see him. He's just like leaning back in the chair. You know, like the conference room, he's sitting in the chair, like leaning back, and he's like got his thumbs through like his belt loops, with no belt. And I'm like, I hate you. I'm just looking at him like,
You chilling, bro.
I'm just like, what are you, dude? Like,
chilling like a villain, bro.
and like we're in this meeting with like the equivalent of who would have been like Jackie at Capital Desktop, and like someone who's like in from out of town.
Yep.
You know, like going over like the 2023 roadmap. You know, and dude's just straight chilling.
Can't stand those roadmaps. Legendary man. I think he's unfireable at this point, though. You know.
I mean, well, they offered him. He was a contractor, and they offered him to convert to an employee back in October.
Right.
I'm like, all right, whatever, dude.
A give left side to Robinson.
Right.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
Dude, I can't stand
and he couldn't
people
even
at
get
work sometimes, man.
Yeah, you'd probably like at a Capital One where it's dude, I went to the office and like nobody ever goes in anymore. It's essentially a fully remote company at this point.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter.
Which is good and bad. But.
So like I wrote. Here's the thing, right? So I wrote the script, right, for like a lot of like common AWS stuff that we would do. You know, like updating records like in our DynamoDB tables. You know, putting files into S3. You know, downloading files from S3. You know, like I had this like whole utility script, and you know, people kept asking me to do stuff, and I was like, eventually I just was like, you know what, let me clean it up a little bit, and I'll just send it out to everybody. Like, you know, here's the script. You know, you can just use it for whatever you want.
Right.
And I sent it out, and like 5 minutes later, this dude, you know, and of course I put in there like, hey, if anything in there doesn't work, you know, because sometimes like I don't know, you know. In cleaning it up, I might have messed something up. So I was like, if anything doesn't work or you know whatever, just let me know. And this one dude, like 5 minutes later, and me sending that, he goes, hey, so I need to do this testing, right? And I want to use this utility script to do it, but it doesn't. You know, he's like, there's this one thing that's like, you know, it generates random test files for us to use, and he's like, but he's like, I can't use this because, you know, it's all the test files have random data, and I need to like replicate specific like error scenarios.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And he's like, so I don't know how. He's like, so how am I supposed to use this? I'm like, you can edit it. He's like, you can.
Is he a developer?
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
Is this Schwartzman?
No.
Okay.
No, this is a guy. I will say, like, for as annoying as the Shorts guy is, he finds this guy extremely incompetent and annoying, and I do too. So I do agree with him on that. Because I'm like, dude, like, I don't understand what your question is here. You know, like,
yeah,
you can edit it, like,
being nice.
right? I was like, did you just think I was giving you something that could do everything, like? And
yeah, like I'm not writing a library here. Figure it out, man.
I was like, this is just something like, especially because he had specifically asked me because, you know, he's like, because we were doing some testing or whatever, and he's like, and he would always have to ask me like, hey, can you drop a file, you know, into S3 to like, you know, trigger this process, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, you know. So I would run like one of my functions in the script that would generate a random file and drop it into. It would generate the file, encrypt it, and drop it into S3 to kick off a process. You know, and I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. Like, and he's like, actually, he's like, hey, like, you know, can you? At one point, he was like, can you just, you know, give me like whatever the script is that you use? And I'm like, and I was like, yeah, I could, but it's crap because it's like half of it was like two functions that I would just comment out sections of code and you know, for what I needed. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, I was like, it's crap. So let me clean it up and I'll give it to you. But then yeah, and I gave it to him and he was like, nah. He's like, basically like, I don't like this. It doesn't do what I need. I'm like, that I don't know. That's not my problem.
Yeah. I'm like, do you want to just give me your Jira and I can just do your work? Might as well get credit for it.
Right.
That's annoying.
That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing.
Yeah, thankfully I don't have anyone like that on my team right now. Like everyone's pretty competent.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
And like he's a contractor, so like I'm like I don't know. Like, do they just not care? I don't know.
100%. Well, I mean, they can get probably getting let go soon.
No, I'm wondering, like, does JP just not care that if they're like, if the contractor's like not super competent?
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they're just trying to get whatever they can, you know.
So what's your philosophy here?
Yeah.
Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good
But I'm
against
sure
the
some
run?
are better than others.
What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might
That's
want to
frustrating
run
though.
it anyway.
It sounds
That's your
like it's fun
strength.
though. Like the stuff you guys are doing is fun.
It's not bad.
Dude, I could join that team. Let me in. Sign me up.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
Give me like
And he takes
2 days on
it
Reddit.
in for a Colts score.
I mean, honestly though, Googling is a lot of our
His
job.
second touchdown of the afternoon.
Zip code and
And
the boot
Colts
camp is
have
helpful for like
retaken a third-quarter
learning how
lead.
classes and stuff work.
Extra point by Blankenship is
I don't think
up
what we
and
do is
good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
My team's getting destroyed on Rocket League though.
This one fielded at the 5.
Gotta go carry mode.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get
Take
this
one
up to
coding
the
class
29.
and come over to JP Morgan and just ask for whatever 20% more than Ken's making. I'll be good to go.
Probably give it to you.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important trying to...
Did JP do anything like that for like the VP level because of like the supposedly impending recession? You know, remember that one year they like kind of froze the VPs, they weren't getting a raise and stuff like that.
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
Like,
Even though, like,
if they did, it wasn't public.
yeah, I like how they did that. You know, but they probably like most of their stuff comes from their bonus anyways. Like, oh, we'll just freeze all their salaries.
Yeah.
Really help everyone out.
Yeah.
No gain on that one as it brings
We're not
up a
stupid.
3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense.
Mm. There's a fair amount of naive people. I mean, I feel like we used to be super naive about a lot of stuff.
Defensive backs in the game.
Yeah, probably still are.
Yeah.
Howell throwing on
I'm
3rd
cynical
down here.
old man.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Alright, we need to score, fellas.
Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though,
I'm over here chatting it up.
as a positive.
Team's
One,
losing.
they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession.
Same.
But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them.
Alright, this guy's just
Imagine
sitting
if
in the net.
turnover takes place there. Now your defense
Guys kind of
has to
deserve
go
to
onto the
lose
field
after that.
and try to
Ugh.
run
You
instead
done
of
your Madden game?
breathing room.
A good return there, 17
Hands on Madden.
yards. And the
Yeah,
Colts will
no,
go on
no.
offense here.
Yeah.
1st and 10.
As soon as this is over, it's at the end of the 3rd quarter right now, and then I'm gonna be getting on Rocket
The
League.
Indy offense at the line and set to
Dang,
go.
it's gonna have to get off.
The offense running out, and they are charged up.
You
ready
would.
to go after reaching
I know, it's
the end zone
probably your
on the
bedtime,
last
right?
drive.
Oh, I told the wife I'd get on it. So I might not be able to finish this tournament. Rip. Oh no, come on. Dude, my man is missing open net. I don't deserve this turn.
See, no one I play with ever misses open nets.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, he got that one though.
As they come to the
Go!
line, they will not be able
Lucky
to
the
get off
bear.
another play as time
What a
has
comeback,
run
man.
out
60
on
seconds.
this third
You're
quarter.
down a goal. Now we're up
This
a goal.
is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Kick off goal. Go for it.
Can't imagine missing an open net.
Coming up on a
Never once have I
2-6.
missed an open net. Like,
Never ever.
I mean, this one was like pretty open though. This was like 5 feet in front of the net.
They'll send
Not sure
a
how he did
receiver
that.
in motion
Jack, I'm not sure
to
if you know this, but that's actually the hardest shot in the game.
Maybe.
Eckler gonna get it again on second
Can't hit a ball
down.
standing still. Throws me
And
off.
we brought down at the 48-yard
They
line.
scored for him.
62 yards rushing
Oh,
for
bro,
him. Now
we
with a
got
couple
him.
of touchdown runs to boot.
This guy's
I
gotta
guess
be
you'd say
salty.
This is kind of the key here. Grind
Oh, well.
out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue
He
to
was
get
winning.
down.
He was winning 3-2,
Things out at this point,
and
right?
the game ended 10-6 me.
Gain some yardage and put the onus on the
Oh, damn.
defense.
Yeah.
They have to use
Crushed him.
timeouts. What are they gonna do to
Yeah, I
stop
missed.
you?
I missed a
You're taking
block on his
charge.
3rd goal, and he thanks me.
Credited with a 1-yard
So,
gain to make it 2nd and 9. I'm
Gotta-
sure that
gotta
that's
turn it
the
up.
formula.
Yeah.
Just keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah,
stand
I mean, those are the
And
rules.
when you have
So
the lead this late in the game, above all, Stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds.
Change my preset.
And let that clock tick.
Switch my car.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 7.
Lucky the bear. Uh-oh. I don't think my man's going to block this. I'm going for it. I just pushed him out of the way. Oh, Lucky. Wow.
And he'll find Pittman.
Isn't looking pretty.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's good.
A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the
For
drive
1 goal
going,
and their guy types out.
they
He's
take
like, come on.
time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
I don't want to score one, just so I can say it back.
Up the middle with Eckler. Able to
Big
fight
save,
for
buddy.
about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still
Thought I
a
peeked.
good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the
That's
drive.
not good.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Ryan. And it's caught.
They need to
Touchdown,
bounce.
Colts.
Oh,
Michael Pittman from 13
What a save.
yards out.
Wow.
And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that pushes the lead
it
up
down.
to 11. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Oh,
They're set ready
score.
for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
That's not a pass.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect. And now
Oh,
send
I
him
had
back to the drawing board.
Faking the handoff. Howell. Oh, that was sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. It's a 1st down Washington on a pickup of 18.
But every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Howell. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play.
Oh, no.
They'll go play action. Howell. He's got Turner. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Nowhere near.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Go for it.
Howell looking to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So Washington now with an important two-point conversion attempt. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Take it in at the 3.
Oh, I don't know if anyone's watching my screen, but this is pretty classic.
Oh.
They were winning the whole game. That's to tie it up.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives.
Oh, now they gave me one. Oh no! Oh, I missed. Come on, Koku.
Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle.
Oh, that's
Can we get a
hilarious.
spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. To throw is Ryan. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Draw play, it's Eckler. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. It's Eckler again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball, punt it away?
They might win.
What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
Uh-oh. That's not fun. Be mad.
What'd you say?
I said it's after 9 o'clock. Wife's gonna be mad.
I know, man. I was thinking that. There's one more game after this. Like, do I stay?
Now it's Ryan.
Oh, I missed. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. This team doesn't
He is
deserve
very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I think this game's going to go to the
1:52
next
to
one.
go. We get another pause in the action. A timeout here
Actually, I can
defensively.
score this. Oh, come on, push it out.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis.
Buddy. No. No. I hate this game so much. Oh my
Too
gosh.
much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
No. Come on.
Next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning.
I can't believe it.
Motivated groups.
Oh, we won.
The offense scored a touchdown.
Alright, I can't
Their
believe it.
last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated
I have to
after
stay.
getting up 6 the last time on the
Oh,
field.
dude,
And
of course
frankly,
you
it's
have
just
to
a
stay.
battle of wills in a lot of ways
That's the
because
rule.
you know they're both
Blake's gonna be
motivated.
pissed.
They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific
How are they gonna
outcomes
allow
in
them?
mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Yeah, we'll
which
see.
side can step up and assert its will
There you
over
go,
the
fix
other.
it. Give her a heads up.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the
All right,
line of
tried it.
scrimmage.
Send a text.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
That last game was a little too close.
Here's
Wait for the sound
Howell.
back.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
I wonder if there's any like
36 now, 1st and 10.
cheap bots I could download.
Howell
I can make a new
throw.
account and let the bot play for like a couple hours.
And this will be
And that could be
incomplete.
smart.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Whew, that's certainly not
I would
the
hope
worst
not,
thing. It
but-
stops the clock and lets your offense
Didn't
catch
people
its
just get
breath
for that?
and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple
Except,
plays
you know,
in the huddle,
good
so
bots.
they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
But yeah, that's the recent news is like the Nexus
This is
bot.
taken in at the 5.
That's how it is.
And he's down
It's
inside
like
the
it's like
5
GC in
at the 4
ones,
before he's out of bounds.
just crushing people with
Give him
perfect flicks.
32
But I'm talking
Yeah,
about
I
a bad
mean-
bot. I don't think anyone cares if I'm a bad bot.
Have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll run with Robinson, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
He's like an all-time
Colts gonna
goalie.
use the first of their timeouts.
Kinda sucks.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I'm on Rocket League, by the way, Ralph.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Are you even here?
He was here.
Can you guys not hear me?
Now we
I
can.
heard you
Again,
for a
it'll be
while.
Robinson.
Oh.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Uh-oh.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out
Want
of
to
here
do a
with
couple
come
threes
from
while we wait for
behind
Ken?
victory. Washington kick team back out.
Do a couple threes while we wait for Ken.
Hey,
Sure.
I think I'm like 2 games away from plat and threes, so
Don't
I'm
worry.
one game away from flat 3 and 3s.
A few games away from silver. Finally gonna climb out of bronze, guys. Tonight's the night.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And Ryan's throw completed to Mechie. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Second down and 7. Here's Ryan. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Oh.
I was confused by what you were doing. I thought you were going back, and you were, and then you weren't, and you were, and then you weren't. Should have watched that video where he tells you not to do that.
Sounds like you already did watch that video.
Next week,
Sounds back
to
weird.
Foxborough to face off.
Oh no!
Nice.
Oh!
Yeah, I can't believe this.
Gone. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh shit.
Bad.
Ah, shit.
Oh, oh, it sucks.
Oh no!
Ah! Better. Ew. This is a weird bounce.
Oh no.